Hey, everybody. Can you hear me okay?
I'm going to get off the phone with you. Goodbye.
All right. Can everybody hear me? All right. Maybe I got... I don't know why I typed that, but I just typed. Y'all said you could hear me, and I thought I need to type it. So I typed, hang on, I'm working on my sound. Okay. So my son just texted me, Joshua Fix. That's my boy. Where you at on there, son? All right. I'm working on my sound. So just give me a few minutes here. I'm sorry. I actually started earlier. I was talking to Max on the phone and I hit the button go live and he was like, no. I was like, okay, too late. So instead of ending this and starting over, I thought, hey, I'll just go in there. So give me a few minutes. Where's my sound here? Somebody say something. I didn't hear anything. All right, so let's see here. Oh, okay. Let me check this. Here we go. Somebody say something. Is there anybody out there? Y'all can talk, right? Oh, okay. My son said, we don't talk. Okay, so that's great. Anyway, welcome everybody. Let's see who we got here. Let me say hello to everybody. There's Tim Shea. What's up, Tim? Brittany. What's up, girl? Happy Tuesday. Patrick Collier. Mr. 589. Patrick, you're awesome. Let's see. What's up, Big Will and Max, he says. And let's go down through here. Dingy. Here. Hello there. Tim Shea. Hey, Patrick, he says. Dingy fist punched him. Brittany clapped. No, she didn't. No, that was Tim Shea. He said, hi, Brittany. Tim Shea. All right. There's Robert Williams. What's up, Robert? I think I talked to you in some comments on one of the videos, didn't I? TT, good evening. Got all these pretty girls joining. What's up, producer? Third son, how you doing, man? From Detroit. Irvin Garrett. What's up, sir? I'm scrolling down here. Irvin, there's Peter Sutton. Howdy, sir. Glad to see you here, man. Who else we got here? GS. Hey, man. Or GS, let's see. I don't want to call you man if you're a woman. Of course, we don't want to get into that, do we? As people are anything they want to be now. I recognize as a rock. Let's see. Hey, Shirley. XRP to gold price. Okay. I was just answering somebody that was saying, do you think XRP will be backed by gold. I think that would be kind of difficult to do. Usually when something's backed by gold, you can go redeem it for gold. So it's kind of weird because you can just go buy gold. So backing XRP by gold, I don't think would work right, because we'd probably have to get all the nations to do it. Interesting about that idea, though, is since XRP is kind of like its own deal. If you think about it, think of how XRP is all inside the ledger, right? All the money that comes in is from the central banks, and fiat currencies are created. The money's created by loan. So, a guy goes in the bank, wants to borrow $1 million to build a house, fills out the loan papers, it gets approved. The bank gets the money from the Federal Reserve at 4%, and then he charges the customer 7%, clips him for 3%, and now the bank has a loan which they consider an asset. And then, and weird enough, they consider, when you put a deposit in the bank, they consider that not an asset, the opposite, a deficit, because now they got to pay you, Anyway, that's how money's created. So outside of the XRP ledger, the central banks of the world will be creating money through loans. But once it comes into the XRP ledger, it's not a loan. It's then really money, kind of like gold, really, in a lot of ways. Once in the system, what's cool to think about is the more money that's in XRP, the less money ever leaves XRP. For instance, for cross-border transactions, if a bank's sending $1 billion, they take $1 billion, they buy however many XRP it takes to qualify as $1 billion. And then they zip it in 3 seconds to the other country. Then the other country, maybe not 3 seconds later, but they grab the money, it's converted, they cash it out, and it's and cash it out and get their currency. So what happens is that $1 billion was in XRP's ledger for just a few seconds. However, if the other side is also doing all of their CBDC currency with XRP, then it doesn't leave XRP. It just gets converted into the private ledger side of XRP. So let me explain that for a second. The private ledger is only that the transactions are private, was made exclusively for countries who want XRP to handle their CBDC. So that's exactly all it means, is that it's private. So the country of the CBDC has a ledger that has all of their money on it. Okay. All the money that they put in the economy, which means that money, if you just picture it here for this country in the private ledger, the guy's getting a paycheck, and then it's, he goes and deposits in the bank. It's all inside the ledger. Then he starts, going around and buying stuff, doing whatever, buying a whole bunch of hopium, smoking him a big fat blunt of hopium. And then he gets the munchies, and he goes over to the store here and he gets some Cheetos, and then he wants Little Debbie's, and then he goes over here and gets some Little Debbie's, and then he wants some grape soda, and he goes over here, So all that money's staying inside XRP, the XRP ledger, the private ledger for that country. So if this private ledger over here inside of all of the XRP ledger, if you're sending money from one private ledger to it's all staying in XRP, which is really cool, because the more they sign up, that means the more they sign up people into Ripple and XRP, the more the money stays in the system, the less ever leaves. And economies only borrow more money and grow. You see how we do, right? US. What we do is, we maxed out that credit card. So Congress goes, hey, I know what we'll do. Let's up the limit. We'll issue a new one. So this one's maxed out. And they're like, well, we'll issue a new one. Here's your new credit card. And they're like, that's how we'll pay that one off. You know, and this is all they do is as debt gets bigger, which means generally speaking, as an economy grows, that's what happens because people are getting loans, doing things that's building the economy. So as all of these different banks and institutions, the more that stay in there, the more that's going to stay in there. That's pretty wicked, isn't it? So in that respect, having a positive, really intrinsic value, because it can go to any currency of the world and be cashed out. So it has an intrinsic value all over the world and a limited number. That's a lot like gold. And then you have the, I get reminded often whenever I mention this, that there's also a burn rate, you know, and I don't know if you saw one of my other videos, but a lot of people didn't. I didn't know this. Somebody in the comments told me, did you know what a drop is? You know, and I'm like, what, like drop acid? You know, sorry for all the drug references, but I own a bail bonds company. I own 3 and we're in a bunch of counties. And so I'm always dealing with a certain element. So people, I guess, think I'm a stoner or something, but I'm not. You know, I love Jesus actually, you know, so but anyway, I said no, I didn't know what a drop was. And so he explained it to me. He said there are 1 million drops in an XRP coin. So a drop, and it's interesting how it works because XRP charges whatever the fractional charge is, it's drops for the transactions. So what is the value of a drop? Well, it depends on what the value of an XRP is. If it's $10,000 in XRP, then a drop will equal 1 penny. If it's 5,000, then a drop will equal a half a penny. So interesting enough, as the coin grows and becomes worth more and more and more, Ripple's going to make more and more and more because they're charging a drop. You see what I'm saying? All right. Pretty interesting. Now let me look at the comments real quick. Let's see what we got going on here, folks. My first time running a live show, by the way. So I hope I do a good job. So if I make mistakes and say, and you see me looking around everywhere trying to figure something out, that's why. Oh man, Elon Musk sent $1.99. That's awesome, man. You people sending money like this. I'm blown away when people send their money. You guys that are supporting, that's so freaking legit. If you're on this end of that kind of thing, it's amazing. It's like, what in the world? That's very humbling. So that kind of support, it means a lot. It's hard to express that gratitude. Because so like I'm a crier, but I'm not embarrassed of it, or I would have just not told you. But if I get sentimental, you can ask my son. He's on here somewhere. Josh Fix. Are you named Josh Fix on here, son? I was looking for him to text. Anyway, it's probably on the bottom of the comments, but I need to scroll through these, make sure I recognize everything. Let's see. Let me get down to where I was here. Is everybody having a good time? Yes. Yes, he said. Hamburger. GS Robert Williams. Yeah, Robert. I remember talking with you, man. I'm so glad you're here, bro. Let's see. Hey, here's Shirley. What's up, Shirley? Oh, yeah, we just talked about gold. Thanks for that comment. That's why I went on that tangent. That's another thing. I might see a squirrel or I don't know. If I get off on a tangent, sorry about that, man. That's just how my brain rolls. It's troubling sometimes. And is that Sign Project? It's not Sin Project, surely, because I see a lion there. Jesus is a lion, isn't he? Lion of the tribe of Judah. So that's Sign Project. What's up? 5 by 5. I don't know what we're saying there, but I wasn't following the first time you came in. Probably your first comment. I didn't see. Of course, there's Elon. What's up, Mr. Muff? Cool Cat Crypto. What's up? Ben Yoder from Huntingdon, PA. Awesome. Elon Muff's sending some jack. Thank you, sir. We'll get us some hopium with that. Let's see. Backed by more than gold. Producer, third son. Yep. GS Cool Cat. Mo City 52 megabyte, I guess. XRP could be gold for the rich, and its little sister is for the poor, silver, to get both of them. Yeah, man. So silver, we could say, is maybe XLM, right? Yeah. I mean, they have a value difference. And as one goes, so does the other. So maybe we got XRP gold and XLM silver. I love it. Let's see. There's Elon Crypto, yeah, producer, third son, Mo City. Marvin Davis, what's up, sir? Good to see you on here, man. Robert, hey, Will, your thoughts on expecting an SEC Ripple settlement any day, or more likely to go to April 24th? Wow. Yeah, the date thing. I don't know, but here's what I can say about that. Being in the bail bond business, I'm always in court. I actually chose to be a sole proprietor, even though we're really big, which, well, there goes a squirrel. So, I have to suffer lawsuits myself. But what it gave me to do at the beginning that I was interested in is, if you're a sole proprietor, you can represent yourself. So in representing myself, I had to, study the law, the bail bonds laws, and then I can go and file my own papers, if I need an extension, or if I need a petition for relief of a bond, or blah, 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 blah. And I don't have to pay an attorney all the time. And in 27 counties, you can end up paying some serious jack for attorneys. Anyway, in doing so, I've been side by side with attorneys for a long time, and learning, how they think. They become your friends, and you kind of learn how they think, how the judges speak without speaking, direct sentences, but by how they take certain actions that are really saying certain things. It's really interesting. Attorneys kind of do the same thing. So in the SEC Ripple, what I see in this case is Judge Torres suggested and is pushing both sides to settle. Okay. So I'll tell you what that is. That's a signal to the SEC. See, what she's saying is, that's probably not going to go good for you. I think you guys need to settle. Now, so why do I say that? Well, judges aren't to act as an attorney. So when they make suggestions, they can make the suggestion for both sides. For both sides to settle, the SEC has to consider this. You know how that law sometimes becomes precedent? In other words, they'll quote, and John versus Mary, this is what happened. You know how they do that? Well, the more that the SEC loses, the more the SEC loses, because precedences get set. So if the SEC decided to take it to court and not settle, that'd be pretty bold. They'd have to think they're going to win, because here's what happens if they lose. If they lose, the next case that they get with another coin, another crypto, is going to say, hey, man, I think we ought to push it. We're not going to settle. So look at that money they lose, right? So the other companies will go, we're not going to settle. We'll push it to the end. We'll probably win. It won't cost us any settlement money. Somebody, they won. See my point? But by settling, what's getting set is if it's pushed that we need to settle, you just settle. You just take the money and run. And the SEC can still walk away saving face. And then the company doesn't, lose and pay a fine anyway. They just pay the fine up front. Because, Ripple is not in danger of being forced out of the business. That's not a danger. XRP is not going to go away. The SEC is not going to do that. It's going to be fines anyway. So if it's going to be fines anyway, settle out of court. The SEC can maintain a win and then, try to get other people's money. So I think it'll probably happen before, because Congress now, even though Congress can't fire the guy, I mean, God, wouldn't that suck, man? If you're doing your job, let's say he's honestly trying to do his job, which is just total bull, but let's pretend. We'll play cowboys and Indians. So let's pretend he really thinks he's doing the right thing. Imagine you're sitting there with Congress all around you, the government of the United States, and they're criticizing you and telling you, you're a ding dong. What's wrong with you? So that is a form of pressure, isn't it? So I think it'll be before April, unless he's just got it so stuck in his craw and so arrogant that he just goes all the way to the date just to try to torture and to show power and then settle anyway, right up to the date. But really going to court would be a bad idea for him right now. He's up against the judge who suggested to settle. See my point? Anyway, I guess does that answer the question pretty good, Robert? Let's see. Now let's go down and look at more of these. No need to explain the 60s. Yeah, I was born in 65, so I wasn't getting high as a baby, but my parents probably were. I don't know. My mom was a pretty colorful cat. She was really amazing. I mean, she was just an amazing human being. Let's see. Yeah, Daniel, I think you're talking drops there. Going to put some drops in the liquidity pool. That's what I said when I was going to the bathroom the other day. I'm going to put some drops in the liquidity pool. Hey, Will from Fam. What's up, Bobby? Will and Fam. Thank you, sir. I'm sorry. Patrick. What's up, sir? Punch, punch, punch. John Garcia. Guatemala. Man, they grow the good hopium there, don't they? All right. Well, welcome, man. All right. EJ, I can't even say that, Princess. Watching from the Bahamas. That rocks. Now we know the Bahamas grow some, right? All right. That's sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. From the Bahamas. That is so cool. There's my son. Look how respectful. Yes, sir. Everybody welcome my son Joshua, a veteran. Spent time in the war. Had to see some stuff. Had to do some stuff. He's such a good man. He's an electrician. I don't know. They call it a gaffer, maybe. anyway, he's doing good up there, and we're going to get him back in Tennessee soon. What's up, DS Kim? Will knows what is up. XRP will be used in real estate. Watch. Will is totally cool. Oh man, God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Warms my heart. Really does. You know, listen, guys, 2 weeks ago, I don't know if y'all know the story. You want to hear the story of how my channel freaking exploded like with nuclear power? I'll tell you here in a second. Let me see. Let me say hi to Matt Grimm's. Great channel. Thank you, Matt. Patrick Collier. There's Princess. Yes. Crypto photos. I'm loving your perspective. Keep it up, Will. Thank you, man. Thanks for the encouragement. By the way, our channel's fully monetized. Both channels are fully monetized now. It's been a blessing. You know, we're going to try to pour more into it. We got a lot of upcoming stuff that's going to be just phenomenal. You guys are going to have a great time. And you know what? We're going to have a good time doing it. Like, you know, y'all hear me say, yeah, that's right, hopium. I just have to say, man, when did hope become a bad word? It's all hopium. Yeah. So what, are we supposed to be hopeless? What the opposite of hope is what? You know, nothing at all. So I'm supposed to be Spock and just go, interesting. Yeah, come on, man. We're having hope. If you buy any of these coins, you're having hope. These people act like they don't have hope. I'm like, and you're spreading hope in. Well, embrace it. Hey, let it sink in. You know what encouragement is? And when I encourage somebody, I'm departing courage into them. That's what that should be. Some people are so arrogant, they can't even be encouraged. Come on, people. We can help each other. Y'all inspire me. Saying this nice stuff like this and being on the channel when y'all are giving money and doing all kinds of stuff, that's spreading hope. I kind of like it. Let's look here. Daniel Johnson, thank you for taking your time out for us all. God bless. Hey, God bless you, man. Same thing. You know, any of y'all get on here, you know, you're a part of the community. I'd like to see you join, subscribe. You know, we're all about it, man. And just, you know, when we do our live shows, just come hang out with us, talk with us. We're going to talk about coin, talk about, you know, all of these different coins. Max, I don't know if y'all have watched any of his deep dives. You just won't find any better. The dude is, you ever see Pinky in the Brain? You know, yeah, he's the brain. He's going to take over the world. What's up, Will Fix? OMC. What's up, OMC? And look down below you. Wazbook. Will is a Coinbase wallet classed as a safe place for crypto, or should I put crypto on a Ledger Nano? Man, that's an awesome question. I personally use Trust Wallet and a Nano. And the reason I use a Trust Wallet and a Nano and Uphold is, I don't know if y'all have ever tried to put a couple of these coins in a wallet, man. You just can't. You know, it's almost impossible. I have a Nano X. Let's see, where it is, right here, I think. Is that my Nano? Here it is. There's my Nano. Nano, you know. Let's see. Mork and Mindy. Yeah, there's my Nano. You want to see my seed phrase? Lord have mercy. So I prefer the Nano because my coin is in here. It's not on the internet. It's in here. Now, to access it, I have to plug a cable into it or Bluetooth it, hook it to my computer, and then it has two buttons on it. I don't know if y'all have ever seen how one works, but you see how there's two buttons. There's one here and there's one over there. And so you end up putting in your password. and then it'll have you do actions where you hit both buttons. When you select the coin, both buttons when you're gonna, send a coin. So it's aggravating. So you don't want to use it if you're gonna like trade all the time. But I have that. I have Trust Wallet online. I like it. Supposedly it's safe. I believe it is. I mean, I've read some of the stuff. It looks like it's safe. It really comes down to this. On some of these, it's your security of your seed phrase. If your security of your seed phrase is good, it's going to be fine. And I heard of the one case where somebody was uploading, getting some new firmware, and somebody hacked them. Well, it might not have been real firmware, so that's kind of spooky, but that was a separate ledger, and I think it's only happened that one time, and not sure if they were lying or not. Anyway, I don't think the whole story ever came out on that one, but yeah, I think the Nano Ledger is cool. There's a couple other, any of the, what do you call them? Hard ledger. Excuse me. I think they're great, but they're hard to put H bar on. You got to go through a certain process. There's a couple coins. What's the other one? XDC is kind of hard to get on a Nano. Some of my coin is just on the platform Uphold because I, hadn't spent the time to figure out how to get it on. It's not just like you select a coin on the Nano. If it's H bar or XDC. So that's the only aversion that I see to those two wallets is sometimes you can't. It's difficult to get it on there, but you can. And there may be a wallet that's come out since then that's much better. What up, Will? What up, Selmo? Selmo Fudd. I love it. What's up, James? Is it Brazil or Brazil? You're late, but you're here. Actually, man, I was way early. So Max is going to be on here in about 8 minutes. And then we'll officially start. I just hit the button and he's like, oh, you launched it. We didn't want to tear it down, redo it. Everybody already had the link. So I said, man, I'll wing it. I'll wing it. So we got started early. Y'all okay with that, I hope. There's Mo City again. Willem 90169. Hey, Fix. Hey, man. There's a couple on here now. So my son Josh might have thought people call us Fix. That's all through school. I didn't have a first name. They're like, hey, Fix. Okay, Ophirian. Ophirian. Is that right? Did I say that correctly? If all the banks are using XRP now, why isn't it translating to a higher XRP coin? Okay, yeah, I got an answer for that. Hang on, let me scroll this. Okay, all the banks aren't using it right now. So the banks that I listed in that video, I don't have that paper before me. I can look it up though. Here's some of the banks that are using. I'll talk slow. Here's some of the banks that are using XRP. Okay, Santander Bank is using XRP currently. But I believe it's all limited transactions, but I got a better answer, so just hang on. Siam Commercial Bank Thailand, SBI Remit in Japan, Euro Exim Bank in the UK, Bitso in Mexico, Cuscal in El Salvador, Trangelo in Malaysia, MoneyGram USA, ZendPay UK, Bits Park Hong Kong, Via Americas USA. Coil, I don't think actually is. Something was up with Coil. Okay, so the way I understand that the liquidity factor of the XRP ledger works is this. Inside, I always use my hands. I'm sorry about that if that annoys you, but inside you have the ledger, XRP ledger. So all the coin of ledger of XRP is inside this circle. All right. So inside that circle is me and you and all you guys. Here we all are. Right. Push all those together and say that's a little segment right there. Okay. Now, we also have the private ledger, which is still part of the same ledger. It's still part of the price, but you got all of that in a section. And then you have the remainder, okay? The remainder. So the remainder of the coins that are there that aren't being held on to are the ones that can be used to transfer a coin. So because there are people holding it, the number of coin available is lower than the full amount, isn't it? Because some people ain't letting it go for a while. Some people have it staked. There's tons of it staked. The biggest holders, my son was showing me today, great piece of content he was showing me was the list of all the owners of XRP. And then it's got the super whales at the top. Several of them are owners, and we don't know who are the owners of XRP, creators of it. All of those coins aren't available for use. So when a giant transaction takes place, it's going to be longer than 3 seconds, but it's only going to be from the front load to the offload, isn't it? That time period. So if the other bank waits a day, then the money was in the XRP ledger for a day. Okay. So when you have a few banks, like we just listed a handful there, when you have a few banks, there's enough liquidity to handle the transactions that they're doing without beefing the price up because there's enough available coin. Now, as soon as there's not the numbers, the physical numbers of coin, not enough of the physical numbers because they're at 50 cents and it takes a whole lot to represent giant money. It takes a whole ton of coins. Well, as soon as that starts getting pinched, XRP will automatically start rising in price to compensate so the system doesn't fail. It raises the price. The price will go up because of supply and demand and usefulness of the coin. So the more use there is, the higher price. There's a factor of the price that is not just how much money came in divided by the coin. That people have been saying that's not actually exactly true. It kind of is because the number of coin that are able to be used are limited. So it's kind of that way. But the size of XRP will compensate for the difference of the lack of coin that will be whenever there is a huge demand. So just imagine, here we go again, right? So this is all the XRP. This is the ceiling. There's pile. This hand's the pile, and this is the ceiling of the XRP. So a few $1 billion has moved. Well, it doesn't even move. 100 billion is, and it moves, and price goes up. So every day, more and more, and there's mega money being moved at the same time. The price has to be higher because it's in the system for that period of time. So it's on and off the system. But remember, there's so many people that are going to be on the other end as it grows more and more that are still using XRP. So it never even leaves the XRP system. So you see the growth factor is the number of people sending and receiving plus the amount of money going in. And then there's some of that money that never leaves the ledger. Well, as soon as that starts taking place, it's exponential growth time. So I hope that answers the question, but that's how I see it. Let's see why that's why it's not translating into higher coin right now. It's barely being utilized. It's such a powerful beast. It's like a dragster. It's like a dragster that's in a school zone, so it's all of this power, but it's time to go 5 miles an hour. And but as soon as it gets out of the school zone, I mean, everybody else is going to school. It's going to be freaking amazing. And who was it just a few minutes ago was talking about property being in there? Let me go down and hit some other. Don't let me forget to talk about that because that's freaking awesome. Let's see. Cool cat. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Bobby. What's up, Bobby Lorette? Good to see you here, man. Jeeble, is it Jeeblecombe? Hi, Will. Love seeing your shorts. Did y'all know I wasn't wearing pants? Oh, okay. No, okay. No, I'm wearing pants. Okay, forgot there for a second. I know what you mean. Shorts. I'm in the UK, so don't see the live normally. Man, thanks for staying up. I mean, freaking awesome. It's 1:38, I guess, in the morning, not in the afternoon. Let's go XRP. That's right, bud. We're here to smoke some hopium, kick back, and let it kick in. Let me see. Going down here, trying not to miss anybody. 5 by 5 means you are coming through on your live. Okay, got it. Thank you. Is my XRP safe? And I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know what Revolut. I'm not sure what Revolut is. Does anybody have an answer for Jeeble? I don't know how to say that. Sorry. Anybody got an answer for him? Put it in there. Let's see what's up with that. Okay, thanks everyone. Willem, XRP equals drops. XLM equals, is that Stroop? ETH? Yeah, I'm not an ETH fan, but what is that? Gui, Mui, Qui, We. Awesome. Stroop, STROOP. Wow, Willem, thanks for that, man. I mean, I didn't know that XLM even had, a smaller derivative there. I guess it has to. They all have to. But I've never heard that. Did any of y'all ever heard that? I hadn't heard it. That's brand new to me. I love that. Thanks for telling us that. What's up, Mike? The fix is on. Dingy. Person turquoise waving. Person turquoise waving. Person turquoise waving. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm in space. I don't know what that means. Great shows, Will Fix. Anxious for the future. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Gray Haywood. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for being here too. You guys rock, man. Seeing all you people come together like this and come to the live. How fun. I mean, I'm having a great time with crypto, and so it's just natural to want to talk about it. And I appreciate y'all being here. Let's see here. Does anybody know anything about Finder app? And if it's safe place for crypto? Wazbook, I guess that is asking that question. What does it mean for us? Any update on ISO algo? Hold on just a second. I just got a message. Let me see what it is here. Will, there is an outage in my area. Won't be restored until 9. Okay, so he's got an outage. He's not even going to be able to get on. So that kind of sucks. We had some content for that, but it'll be all right. Let's see. There's 80 people on the channel, and I think there's 2 channels. There's my channel here and another channel, and quite honestly, I don't know how to differentiate between the 2. What's up, Shirley? But with the Democrats running the show, it is how silly they are. Yeah. Well, yeah, there's not very much winners up there in Washington. Tim Shea. April Cornwell. What's up, April? Man, you know what I've noticed? There's Brittany. You know what I've noticed? You can't help but notice. Man, all the girls that are on here, the crypto girls are pretty, aren't they? All of them. It's so awesome. Let's see. Somebody just shot something. What was that? Will, there's an acknowledgement area when you're done just in the stream. You have 144 watching. Congratulations. Oh, freaking awesome. Hey, all you guys. Thank you so much. You guys rock. Cool cat. Let's see what we got here. Craig broke out a disc that had several copies of Bitcoin white paper on it before the white paper was released. Wow, somebody had some on white paper. Y'all know XLM does that? Watch yourself with the girls there, buddy. My wife said. Well, she's the most beautiful of them all. I'm just trying to give compliments, sweetie. Let's see. Hey, lovely Brittany. Hope you had a beautiful day. You're talking to her. Okay, just making sure wasn't a question there. Hiring now. Hey, hiring now. Who and how is XRP price manipulated? You know, I don't know if it is, but a whale could sell a ton, and you know, just like a stock is manipulated. You can buy a bunch and run the price up. You can sell a bunch and try to run the price down. But that would be whales doing that. They play games. You know, it's one thing that I don't want to happen to crypto is for, you know, I know the ETF can be a positive thing, but if you know how stocks are manipulated through option contracts and futures, then you don't end up really wanting that, because it just kind of leaves people with huge money and market movers in some control that you really don't want them to have. The derivatives market wasn't meant to manipulate, you know, but people discovered they could. So you can get some futures and derivatives on KuCoin, though, can't you? So there's partial manipulation possibly going on through that for people with big money. Will on furs. Hey, Will, I keep hearing XRP is going to rocket in November. What do you think? I don't know. I was thinking that it would, and then when I studied on some of the things about what's going on in November, I was like, yeah, maybe not so much, dang it, but maybe so. What's going on there is initially I thought that's when it goes live. No, it already went live. It already did go live. But the first phase of switching over to ISO 20022 has been kind of being tested. Well, what's happening on November the 8th is you can only exclusively use ISO for messaging. So right now, you know, they're using whatever the Swift system uses, all these different message systems that they use. There's multiple names, all kinds of different languages that are done, and it's a mess. Why it takes days to settle. And then they physically settle later after there's tons of verification, blah, blah, blah. So what they're doing on the 8th is it's mandated that you have to use the message system. That doesn't mean you have to use the coin. But if you're going to use the message system, so there's your caveat. So a whole bunch of banks might decide, let's just go ahead and, sorry, I hit my mic. Let's just go ahead and do the whole thing, you know? And so it may really get going. They can decide to do that now is the only thing. So it's like, so some of that, we're kind of half guarded to walk up on, hey, it's going to really blow, you know, up to the moon. So, I'm mixed on it, but I have a more positive feeling than a negative. I don't think nothing bad's going to happen. we're already in a bear market, and anytime that you go sideways in a bear market, theoretically, if you understand what's going on there, if you're maintaining and you're not going down with the rest, then you're actually, it's a very positive thing. But we do know by November 2025, the mandate in 2025 in November is you will use, a complete digital system. Everybody has to be on it, using it, sending the intrinsic value coin from place to place. So that's why XRP has been so busy signing everybody up. Yeah, he's a lineman. That's what I think. I think it could go up. It's probably not going to go to the moon. I would put, but here's there's a couple things going on. That the Bitcoin halving is estimated to be in April, maybe May. That's going to have an effect. The ETF's going to have an effect. The natural 4-year cycle bull run could have an effect. The ISO could have an effect. The trial can have an effect. So I believe no matter what, we're going to see a significant increase by May of next year. I mean, it's been to $3 and was it 61 or 81 cents by itself, with no special additives, just raw. Here we are humming along, and everybody loves XRP. So that should be a benchmark that's really easy. If we don't have a big utilization, if we just have normal bull runs, we have ETF, we have all that stuff, I think $7 to $10, is definitely possible. And that's just the coin moving by retail. And retail, anyway, that's what I think about that. And I'll talk about, if y'all want to, I can talk about why I think Bitcoin's not going to, and a lot of people love Bitcoin. The coin's great. It's a system, isn't it? And people like it because nobody's in charge. And that's nice, isn't it? That, you don't have somebody that's going to ruin it. It's just kind of running on its own. That's really cool. Then the fact that it's going to tap out on the coins produced pretty soon. That's pretty cool, because then there's no new coin being made. And that means every coin is owned. And the only way somebody gets rid of one or buys one is when somebody gets rid of one. Well, that's why it's going to shoot to the moon. That's why the derivative market wants it. The ETF market, which I don't know if y'all saw my other video, but I believe, the powers that be, let's say you're BlackRock, and you can move a whole market by purchasing stock. Okay. So, sitting home at your computer, imagine you're sitting home at your computer trading, and you knew you could place a big enough trade to drive the price up. You also knew that you could buy what's called a call contract, or any kind of a futures arrangement, that if the price went up, you'd make more money. So you're like, hey, I'm getting ready to move the price myself because I have so much money. So you're like, I'm going to buy some call contracts. Watch this. So you buy some. Then you jack the price by buying up everything that's available. Okay. Then you sell your call contracts for a giant profit. Now you've bought all this stock. So what do? Well, there's another contract you can buy called a put. And a put makes money when the price goes down. So now you're just going to do a grand sell-off. You're going to sell off a ton because you just bought your puts. You're going to drive the price down by dumping it, and you're going to make money on your puts. And then that was Monday. So guess what you're going to do Tuesday? All right. So BlackRock knowing that Bitcoin, now follow me here. If Bitcoin, is this too long of a tangent? Is this okay, guys? Let me know. Let me know if this is okay. Okay, lineman. I see big kittens. Meow. April said, oh, snap. Let's see. Watch it, Edward. Come on now. Oh, Kaz King's Lion Star. get to the staked potatoes, man. Lion, tiger, white tigers, bears, lemurs. I don't know what y'all got going on there. It's funny. Ha ha ha. Love them monkeys. Hey, Will, thanks for all that info. You're great. Hey, you're welcome. Miguelo, is that how you say that? And welcome to the show. Let's see. ISO Jetpack. Welcome. Thank you for being here, man. Here's a good perspective. Put $1,000 into each ISO and keep DCA and ANT and sit until 2025. All right, guy. Listen, ISO, Jetpack, Joe, 229, how to be a billionaire. Come on, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. Soldier of Judah. Oh, I love that name. You know, that my guitar store, I build guitars, play guitar. Judah Guitars, man. Yeah. Soldier Judah. I'm crazy to think XRP can reach $1 million. Am I crazy? I think is what Soldier is saying. Can reach $1 million. Per coin? Man, I don't know if there's enough on the planet. I was figuring the other day some things that I'm not off of the Bitcoin thing. I just need to get through some of these messages. I'm going to scroll down and try to scroll right back to Soldier of Judah. Let me see what you guys are saying. Is this okay? And you guys have said, oh my God, there is so many messages. You got 17 guitars, Elon? Okay, man. Come on, dude. What's up, Will? Jetpack. Hey, just saw you up there. Appreciate you, Fix. My name is pronounced Balcom. Okay, cool. I think that's cool. Now I know how to say it. Thank you, Balcom. All right, let's see. All right, what's up, Chet Langford? The new news, we're kind of just going over a whole bunch of stuff right now. Great presentation. Thank you, man. XRP be a household name. That's right. Terrence Mincy, what's up? Nice to have you here, Terrence. He's got a black thumbs up, so he must be a brother. That's cool. I sent somebody a black thumbs up by accident one time, and they thought I was doing something. I was like, man, come on. Hitting thumbs up, doesn't matter. IPO soon, too many enterprise partnering. Yeah. Yeah, well, now if you're talking about Ripple, yeah, I think they are. I think Zach Rector put out a video today about an IPO. Go on, puts, calls, etc. Okay, keep going. Okay, so, well, we went over that, but here's what I'm thinking is going to happen with Bitcoin. If I've missed him, proud to be Simp. Keep going. All right, sir. All right, so now I got it. So we'll keep going. Win Ross X'd. Carrie Trotter, what's up, Carrie? Polar Wolf, Pete, what's up, guys? D Money, what's up? Richard Flierman, inflated money, good for assets. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. I mean, if you own assets, you love inflation. If you have a lot of assets, that's the truth, because what you already own goes up in value instead of trying to get something and it's gone up in value. Big difference. So let me finish on what I think about a market mover like BlackRock with all that money, what they'll do with Bitcoin. And this really kind of sucks. So I explain the calls and the puts, how you can make money, just moving the market. So if you have enough money to start an ETF and you could accumulate Bitcoin and get a majority, you had the ability to. Well, BitRock does. BlackRock does. BitRock. That's probably what they'd change the name to, right? So if you was able to, and you had the mindset of someone who does this kind of thing, which I'm sure BlackRock does, just follow me here. If you're anticipating the markets, the current situation is Bitcoin's king, right? The reason Bitcoin is king is it was the first one, and millionaires were made, a bunch of them. So everybody loves Bitcoin, right? We have all these people, all these YouTubers buying Lambos, all kinds of things. Good things happen to a bunch of people. It was a good thing. It was awesome, you know. So it's stapled in people's minds. And what they learned was that with this crypto coin thing, you could make a bunch of money. So then Ethereum, and we got all these coins coming out, and then again it's reiterated. But Bitcoin was the lead. Well, if you're anticipating markets, what you're getting ready, if you're anticipating what's getting ready to happen with ISO and the whole world going digital, we're not just talking about cross-border payments. We're talking about the whole world going digital. If you're anticipating what it's going to look like when that happens, and you set yourself in that frame of mind in the future, what's going to be hot is what happened to utility coin, because there's going to be way more millionaires made. So that attention, the validity of what's going to happen to each one of y'all that own XRP, that validity, that all these people, we made tons of money. Okay. That validity is going to be like utility coin's the way to go. And then it's going to be like, what does Bitcoin do? So it might have went to the moon, but honestly, the focus is going to shift to what made brand new millionaires. It's going to be utility coins. It's not going to be meme coins. It's not going to be Bitcoin. The mindset's going to change because the strength and validity of what happened to utility coin is going to be all over the place. That news is going to be solid. All these channels, all our channels are going to blow up. It's going to be like, wow, look at all this that happened. So if you're BlackRock and you can anticipate this change, you can anticipate, well, Bitcoin might not last because it's not a decentralized coin either. They know, they follow the stuff. It's not secret. Some people even surmise a couple things, right? They surmise that the government did it, right? Or the government was in on it, and I'm not going to go into all that. But if you're looking into the future, you can see there's a giant possibility Bitcoin will go away on its own, at least down to the amount where, the lost seed keys or passwords or whatever, at least just down to the lost coin. You could anticipate, because all the attention and focus is going to change. So if you can anticipate that, how can you make money now? Well, if you're also a market mover, if I had enough money, and I'm anticipating that would happen to Bitcoin, which I am, especially if you make an ETF out of it, because now I can control it. So I go ahead and set up an ETF, and I buy so much Bitcoin, I owe a majority. Now I'm a market mover. Now I'm waiting for the timing of what I see going on with the utility market so that I can make it even look like what I just said was going to happen, whether it was really going to happen or not. I can start to crash the market as soon as the utility coins go into the moon, and people are going to pull out by the droves because I'll start seeding out through the community and to the community. I'll start having people go, I think Bitcoin, before it even happens. If the utility hits, Bitcoin's going to go away. Well, the whole time I'm the one having news agencies say that because I control all of the stuff I control as BlackRock. So as soon as I plant that seed, I start making that happen on purpose. As soon as it goes to the moon, I start dumping, but I shorted it. I shorted the fart out of it. and then as soon as I start making it move, everybody's like, oh my God, it's happening. That's true. They all start pulling out, and it's a self-fulfilling prophecy at that point. Then you make just absolute tons of money off of your shorting. I mean, you make more money off of a put. I can buy puts on a stock that costs many dollars, and each contract represents 100 shares and pennies on the dollar, and I can make a fortune. I've done very well with options trading. I've also lost half my butt cheeks, but you see my point. So I just state that as a case of possibility. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but God, man, I don't see how it's not. when you got people with big money, they just want to do that, man. They just want to make more. And if they can control it and do it on purpose, that's not putting yourself at chance to what might happen like a normal consumer. So I think I covered that pretty good. We probably should move on. Let me see if let's see what we got here. I'm going to make sure I've tried to recognize everybody. There's Ahmed. Where's Max? Max had a power out. First, I started the show early, which I guess turned out to be good because he had some kind of a power outage or something. So he can't get on right now. He texted me on the phone, that's how I know, and said that there's some kind of utility issue. So, and they said it won't be restored until 9, which right now over there, what time is it? It's 4 hours. It's 9:26 here. And I started a little after 8, and we were supposed to start at 9 o'clock my time, which was 6, 7, 8, 9. Was it? No, 5 o'clock his time. Is that right, guys? All right. What's up, Ahmed? That's where Max is. He's at home. Let's see. When moved. Robert Ferretti. How you doing, Robert? Hope you're still here. I didn't mean to miss you or take so long to recognize you. The previously rescued rats swam longer than 15 minutes. In fact, they swam for nearly 60 hours. Psychologists often cite this article as evidence of the power of hope. Yeah, I see your point. Wow. Good point, sir. I don't think you can put XDC on Nano. You can. I've tried going through the process, but there was an explanation of how to do it. You got to create a file, and they got all this weird stuff to do. And I think actually what it ends up doing is you have it on the XDC network, and you just have access to it through your Nano is actually what happens. But that ends up protecting it and putting it in the wallet because you can't access that wallet without the Nano. So in a roundabout way, it's in the Nano. So physically, I think it's still online, but that's how they have you use the wallet because it's like on its own network. But you're right about that. There is a difference. That is why I have Decent Wallet. Oh, okay. So Decent Wallet, you can put XDC on. Is that what you're saying? That's pretty cool if you can. I like that. Give us an answer in there, Princess. A new answer. Do you have XDC on that? And was it easy? All right, let's see here. Oh, Carrie Trotter joined. Thank you, Carrie. How awesome. How awesome. By the way, if you look up there, if you're on Max's channel or my channel, we have all the normal stuff channels do and have. There's super chat, and I hope I haven't missed like super chats and stuff. I mean, I'm brand new at this whole platform, and what I'm seeing on the screen here, it's only the second time I've ever seen it. And Max is so diligent to make sure to handle, super chats and all that kind of stuff. So I'll check on that in a second and make sure to recognize y'all that do super chats and stuff. And then some of y'all have by your name, there's little symbols and things that you can earn and do. I mean, it's awesome to be recognized. I think what it is if your name's Gray, then you haven't joined, with the free join. And if you join for free, then your name turns green. And then if you contribute finances, then your name turns blue. Now, I think you get a wrench. That might not be automatic, but I think you get a wrench. So if I'm missing some of this, I'm sorry. Then there's membership plans, and then there's special perks to those. And some of y'all might have perks, and then I'm not doing the right thing on this end. If so, please forgive me for not knowing what to do. And I'll just assure you that when Max, the man of the hour, is on here, he will make sure to take care of you. B, Ricky, what's up, man? What happened? Did this guy kidnap Max? I shot him full of hopium, and he's so ecstatic right now he can't move. No, he had a power outage. I think you may have been here when I already said that, and before he got started, and they're not going to restore it in time. So hiring now. Will, what do you think is suppressing XRP price and how? I don't think it's suppressed. I just think the utilization of it isn't big enough to overcome the current value and number of coin. Does that make sense? You got the number of coin is a factor that you can tap out by using too much of the number of coin, which is also, the amount of money. But or you can also tap out, just how much money there is in the system and movement. What's happened is we got some using it, very small. It's a dragster in a 5 mile an hour school zone. So they got so much power, so much ability to move money with the way that they do liquidity. It just hadn't taxed the system at all. As soon as the system is taxed, in other words, it's getting close. I'm sure it's probably an algorithm that keeps up with how close it gets. It's going to jack the price because it'll have to in order to accommodate, and there'll be so much money in the system. That's the way that goes. So I don't think it's suppressed. I think it just it's not in enough utilization to drive the price yet. So we have utilization, but we also have enough coin at a price that it's okay. But you remember, the XRP was designed for cross-border payments, which is huge money, right? It's not, like getting gas at the gas station or buying groceries. It's not XLM level, it's XRP level. So because it was designed like that, it's a dragster ready to rip. So we're in a school zone right now. And some of the news comes up. It moves by retail price right now. We've seen it up to almost $4 with retail price. I believe we can draw more money. Most people start figuring, there's $1.1 trillion in crypto, and so they just picture it all moving around within that 1.1 trillion, and then a bull market can add. Somebody can put in here, I don't know how much ended up in it in all of crypto in the last bull run. If I'm not mistaken, it was a couple trillion? I really don't know, but some of you guys may know that, but it's the retail market will be able to move it some. I don't know that the retail market would ever push it out of $10, $12, at just full blast, right? But as soon as this other money comes in there, where you're getting institutions, banks, entire nations, they're talking to 50 different CBDCs. Once those CBDCs enter, we already talked about that. Once it enters the ledger, is most likely it's going to stay in the ledger because all ends are going to be XRP. XRP has such a big majority. There's just nobody else even close to how many deals XRP has. So it's probably going to be, it's going to mainly be Ripple out there, and then XRP. It's going to be right along with that. Gerald, D Money, Irvin Garrett, Cool Cat. Hey Bobby, hey all you, hope you're well. Elon, 44,000 bakes, only a few on, and they can only work with others, which is like 1 in 2,500. Yeah, that's exactly right, man. That's exactly right. Good thought, and said well. Like I said that. Where can I buy a decent wallet? Are they Bluetooth? Yes, you can buy them online. You might be able to get them at, Best Buy or an electronics store. But yes, they are Bluetooth. Mine is the Nano X is Bluetooth. I've seen several others that are Bluetooth. There are people that don't want Bluetooth, so you can disable that and just go with a cable, it's all good. But yes, you could probably get them at most electronic places, but faster than anything, you hit it up on Amazon and bam, you'll get one. Let's see, or just Google search. I don't know, does that include the branches? Let's see, no, it's an app. Can't put XRP on Ledger Nano. At hiring now from. Yeah, now I can. Now you might mean XDC or an H bar. Let's see, XDC. Yeah, XDC is hard to get on there. XRP I have on my Nano X. Now there might be just Nano that you can't, but Nano X you can. The dollar's done. Yeah, you got that right. That started. First time I heard that was from Andy Sheckman. Do you know who that is? Miles Franklin metals dealer. Adam G, what's up, Adam? I have XRP on Ledger Nano S. No problemo. Not your keys, not your crypto. That's right, Adam. ISO Jackpot GS, not sure, but I know you don't have to go through any other hoops except sending crypto to Decent and swapping for HBAR. Oh, okay. So that's so you have the ability to buy HBAR on there or swap for it, but maybe not transport it in, as if I understand it, unless I'm being too technical with what you said, like studying scripture, All right. Personally, I use the Tangem wallet. Yeah, I've heard that's a good one too. They got a bunch of them now. Yep, that dollar in deep doo-doo. That's right. Well, go figure. Tonight was supposed to happen this way. So Will accidentally hit the go live button, and now there's an outage in my area. Man, I hate that, I love Max. He's such a great guy. Let's see, how many stoop in the XLM? Yeah, good point. Take your time, Max. 2025 will be lit. You got that right, bro. Yeah, isn't that going to be something? And for that cause, a good point here. And I'm sure you probably got a plan like this. If XRP goes to $20, don't sell all of it. And two, think about that when you do, you've created a major taxable event that's all at once, where you could stake it. That'd force you some discipline. Right now, think of it this way. If you staked for 2 years, you're making sure you don't sell it because you can't sell it. If they have a 2-year stake, I know they got 1 year where you can't touch it, even if you want to. That's kind of cool, right? I don't think we're going to worry about a loss here. So you make money along the way and you're kind of locking it up. And it's like, well, I know it's going to happen now. I have to wait. So it's kind of fun to get that upfront commitment like that. What's up, LC? What's up, Juliet Nesbitt? How are you? Hit the thumbs up, folks. Yeah, man. Come on. Hit the thumbs up. Join. Turn your name from gray to green. I'm not going to beg you for money, but it's cool that we, man. Oh, I want to tell y'all the story. Can I tell y'all the Will Fix story here? Look, what's up, Live In Riches? Any flare holders out there? Live In's asking, any flare holders? Hit the like button for Will. Yeah, man. Thank you. and Max. Elon, big news. XRP is now a gateway to precious metals via. Oh, really? Amex, thanks to at BitPay integration with a staggering cap of 250,000 per order. Wow. That's some XRP, ain't it? Hey, my son looked up. You can look at the order. I'm in the 44,000 range. No, because I have 5,000 elsewhere. That wallet put me at 77,000th or so. But if I put all my XRP together, I'll be up to up around 44,000th. So I'm on the, well, everybody's on the list, I guess. Justin Wynn, what's up, Justin? At Will Fix, appreciate your info and dedication. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Thanks for saying that. All these positive affirmations make me feel like I have a cape on. Scrooge McDooge. I guess that's how you say that. Looks like it should rhyme. Will Fix, 3 biggest XRP bags. Yo. Show enough. Proud to be simp. My only issue, call me ignorant, is how XRP is going to $500 or $1,000. Does the market cap mean anything? Yes, it does. But so does use. Because what one aspect people don't think of, and we mentioned this a minute ago, the reason, and people just don't think of it, somehow we've perceived that the banks are going to buy and hold. Well, no, they're going to load it up and send it on its way. Then it's going to offload over there somewhere. The point of the XRP going up is how much is being used at a time. It's such a huge system and going to move so much money. That's a big factor, how much it moves all at once. So, you got 1,000 banks moving $1 billion. That's different than, right now we got, I don't know, whatever it is, 8, 9 banks moving billions. That's a cinch. That's why price hadn't moved. But when all this other money comes in, they showed up to court during the discovery with 1,700 contracts. Wow. What'd somebody say earlier? 44,000 banks? Well, these big giant banks, there's, that might be, I don't know. Is that all bank institutions? Somebody asked all branches. I don't know if we got an answer to that. Anyway, you see the point. Cool Cat, Willem Fix. I have got a Nano X, an Android app on phone. Go to coin, and then right upper corner, equalizer symbol, and option 2, units. Okay. I don't know what that's going to do for me. That might not be all of it. Then you can't put a lot in these little text things. But we'll give that a shot. No triple CCC. What's up, Boomer? Just recognized you, man. Didn't see you in here till just now. This doesn't look like Max. Oh, man. I have now taken over the host. I was a germ at one time, and I grew inside Max until I just totally overtook him. Max was going to join, then they had a power outage, and they're not going to restore power until 9 p.m. his time, which is 1 a.m. And we're going to finish up here in just a few minutes, folks. I just want to make sure we get all of the questions. All GDP, all debt. Yeah. Yep. Extra bullish. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all watch, what is it? XRP bags. He's like, how does he go? He goes, yeah, extra bullish. Put on your moon suits. Yeah, no coffee. No, yeah, just bullish. He's awesome. Isn't his content that he starts to show off with all those snippets? And I mean, he does such a great job, I mean, I'm not into hip hop, but I think it's so cool that he's making his own music, doing his own thing, and yeah, he's cool. I like him, Zach, Nick. Uh, what's the other dude's name? Black dude, Christian guy. Love his show, man. He rocks. Uh, you gotta like the Hulk. I mean, I know he's like a drinker. He's kind of brash. He's always bragging on himself. You don't get any of this content anywhere else, stuff like that. But his content is cool. He sometimes he comes out with some stuff. Sometimes he's stretching out a conspiracy thought that doesn't totally make sense. But even I don't even make sense, sometimes. And then you learn along the way, so you don't always go back and correct everything. You just end up moving on and saying something new because you're progressively learning as well. So we're guessing until we figure it out. A lot of the times. Let's see. Proud to be Ascent, the way that we are blaming Bitcoin with terrorism. Yeah, it could be a play to blast it to zero. True. What money isn't used for terrorism? And do they think they're going to stop terrorism? I mean, I'm not saying that to say don't try to defund terrorism, but the raw dollar hanging out in the open is easier to slip into somebody's pocket than a crypto coin. These people, it's just them trying to jack it or trying to ruin it. What's up, D Money? Fixing for a bull run. That's right. That's right, D. What's up, dog? New sub. Woohoo! Thank you for all y'all subscribing. I'm going to tell you my story. Then we're going to close out. Is that okay? Let's see. Willem, go on. Puts, calls, etc. Yeah, we already did that. XRP will be the household name. You got that right. Man, ISO, I love all y'all contributing, but you agree, go back and look through. Man, Jetpack has really it's got a mouth of gold and thoughts of gold, man. I love it. Irvin Garrett, great presentation, man. Thank you. So what's new? Oh yeah, we've already been here, hadn't we? What's up, Will? What's up, Jetpack? No, God, the bar's growing. Let me get down here. Polar, Wolf Pete, Taylor GS, Mini Koa. I love this guitar. Heck yeah. Yeah. The Taylor Minis are cool. You know what I like about them? You can shim the neck. It's a bolt-on. You can I could set those up like nobody's business, man. Those are great. If it's the little one that I'm thinking of without binding, just the spruce top right on the edge and round it over. That's a great guitar. Mike Hunt holds 3,000 XRP. What's up, William Meredith? Boomer Sooner. Unknown Scorpion. Maximus looks different. Yes. I grew old and ugly very fast. I have an outage until 9. There's Max. Arizona time. XRP is just a vessel, just as mail. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I look at it like Ripple's the rails of a train and XRP are the carts. And right now the carts are little bitty. The cars it's a little like a toy set, but they're soon to grow to handle more. They need to stop messing up my neighborhood. That's right, man. Will's holding it down for 3 hours till max internet's on. No. Yeah, just playing. Okay. Let's see. David Schwartz, XRP can't be cheap. That's right. I mean, he said it himself. He also settled the private ledger, public ledger thing. They just asked him directly, is there a price difference? He's like, no. Then he went on to explain even more how no is the only possible answer. You don't want to arbitrage difference on your own coin where you're selling the coin over here. Just imagine having a store and you have 2 outlets and you sell hamburgers for $1 at one and $5 at the other, but you'll buy and sell hamburgers. Well, they would just buy for $1 over here and go over here and sell them back to you for $5, right? And, making money. Remain decentralization store value, in my opinion, unless it gets hacked. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I believe that. I don't think it'll get hacked, but yes, I mean, you always throw that possibility in there, right? Terrence Mincy, thanks, Will, for the info. Yeah, we are. I think I already covered some of these, didn't I? Sorry, I'm not as good at this as Max is. Juliet Nesbitt went to Walmart after work tonight, and there were no cashiers, and they were not accepting cash at the register in the store. Yeah, wow. Polar White Pete, Tim Shea, Boomer. Let's see. Unknown Scorpion. Proud to be simple. Gerald, what's up? Dreamer 3. Let's see what we got. Cool Cat, Richard. Yeah, it's an exchange. Jario Alonzo, how you doing, man? Good to see you here. Get a decent cold wallet for XDC. Okay, sounds like a winner. Let's see. Wind Moon Mr. Fix. For XRP, man, I don't know. I really don't know. I think we're going to get a good bull run. Some of these could stack up. I think we're going to get a good, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we'll get a good 10, 15x just out of a regular run, probably by May. And then the huge run is just whenever they flip the switch of utility. And literally wasn't that said by David when that was said by one of them guys. Sorry. Sometimes my brain leaves. My stomach just growled. And I had stomach pain. All right, let's see. Proud to be. Let's see. Cox Communications. XRP Lee, what's up? I don't think I've greeted you. I have a decent wallet. Yep. And that's the second vote for that particular wallet. Will Fix, just look at the super chat as a love offering. Oh, man. Yeah. Super chat, love offering. That's cool. It is a love offering, actually, isn't it? You don't depart with your money just for nothing, So I hear loud and clear when y'all do that. It's the most amazing appreciation, the gratitude that Max has. He shakes his head. I mean, we talk privately on the phone. I'm telling you, his gratitude is so real, genuine, heartfelt, and deep. He's, as y'all know, his dad's not doing well. His dad's in the hospital. He's having to consider some things. He probably doesn't share some of this, but his father and he could use your prayers. Let's all bind together and believe God for him, that supernatural provision, supernatural healing, just everything that could happen for him, just all prosperity, be on him. Free Will Smith. Love from Singapore. Man, Singapore, dude, y'all are on XRP, aren't you? Isn't Singapore? Am I mistaken there? Isn't Singapore using it? Now, they don't know some misunderstanding is some people think that, your money's going to be XRP. Well, it is behind the scenes, but on the front end, like if we're ever using XRP, it'll still be called the dollar. All right. Oh, it's his internet that's down, not his electricity. In the bull run, I will marry 4 women, and then you're broke again. They'll all get mad because you got 4. Then they'll all sue you, divorce you, take all the portions. And they should. 4 women. Come on. Polar Wolf Pete. Will, what do you think of XLM? It is one of my favorites. It could be my second. It's hard because I'm learning, things about quant, and I'm learning things about XDC that are pretty fantastic. But XLM, what I like about them is, man, they're helping the poor, people without banks, nations that aren't as well off and things, and they're coming up with all kinds of solutions. Paper ledgers where you can just print it, cell phone where you can use a radio cell phone to move your money. You don't even need an internet connection. Now, eventually you do, to settle up your account or whatever, to see your new balance. But But you don't have to have one to use it. That's pretty intense. Let's see, Max. Oops, I just skipped a whole bunch. Bing Sky Cowboy. ACI is a Ripple partner, does 14 trillion. All right. Hey, greetings. Big Sky Cowboy. I don't think I've said hello to you. Hey, man, thanks for being here. William Meredith, over 3 trillion. Swift, 5 trillion. I'm going to tell you all the story. Imagine XRP with an ETF. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want a derivatives market or a futures market, messing with it. I don't know. I don't know how that would work. It might not be good. It adds an element, but there'll be so many coins. There might not be anybody to be able to move so much except the ones that already own it. And they're going to be surely selling it to, or maybe they'll stake it. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. What's up, Dan S? I'll sell 10% of my bag. Yep. There you go. At 1,000. He's got a plan. Got to have an exit strategy of some sort. Let's see. Try to donate some Caroline Inu to turn it backward. It didn't work. Yeah. Okay. Buy direct from the companies. Yeah. It's a good way to get one. Unknown Scorpion. I wouldn't trust it coming from Amazon. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. What are you thinking? Somebody, when you create a new seed, you could then immediately create a second seed and get rid of the first one and probably have good security. Of course, if they've embedded a file of some sort, I guess that's probably what you're alluding to, that would some kind of way hack it out and send you the seed. I don't know. The seed's not stored on the Nano, though. It would be, yeah, I guess it is. Guess it would have to be. Anyway, let's see. The anonymous crypto ghost. We can't see you very well, man. Let's see. Max, what's going on with the Jasmy blockchain laptop? Are they going forward with the project? Max answered, yes. Cool. Don't buy Nano from any third party. Go directly to the company. You'll get robbed. Okay. Good advice. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, I guess that settles that. Somebody knows. I didn't know. I'm just poking around at it. The anonymous Crispo goes, says, good. Face blue, smiling. Let's see. They are scaling up to a layer second solution called Jasmy Chain at AI blockchain. This just in. Yeah, good to see you, John. Layer 2. Oh, I just skipped a whole bunch. Let's see what here. Everybody doing okay? Lambos. You got it. There you are. What's up, Anonymous Crypto? Saying hi back. Appreciate it, man. Breaking news of America has reported unrealized losses of $131.6 billion on securities in the third quarter. $131.6 billion. This is not a drill. Where to stake XRP? Not sure. I would want XRP to be involved, though. Wouldn't you want XRP to at least have a suggestion or something? That's something to definitely look into. It's going to rebuild your Jaguar, Selmo, possible. Brian is Caroline support. No staking for me. It says Chilorio 101. Is that Chilorio? Yeah. Hey, Chilorio. By the way, I hadn't greeted you, so greetings. Like and subscribe if you guys think about it and you want to. We sure do want to see any of you back. We have a good time with this. With all this ETHgate, how will Flare pan out? I don't know. What's up, mad scientist? Good to have you here, man. I don't know. I'd have to study. That's probably a Max question there. I think he has done a deep dive on Flare, if I'm not mistaken. Unknown last name. What's up, sir or ma'am? Unknown last name. Good to have you here. I predict a bull market takeoff Thanksgiving. Okay, cool. Let's watch for that. I love it. Show me the money, says last name. All right, man. Recom thoughts. Yeah, I don't have 28,000 you can borrow. Subcode core. All right, I think we're going to close it out, people. I'm going to tell you my story real quick. There's code core. I just want to make sure. What's up, Ron Ward? What's up, XRP preacher? You had me fired up when you said smoke the hopium. Love it. All right, man. Like your channel. Keep it up. Thanks, guys. Okay, thanks. Explanation, Will. You're welcome. Boomer. Hi, Will. What's up, sir? Good luck with that. Okay. Good luck with that muff. Man, that could go a couple different directions. What's up, HMIC 1619? Good to have you here. Polar Wolf Pete, Ted is the best. Proud to be sent. Let's see, Polar White. Peaceful Spirit, what's up? I didn't catch the live from the beginning. I'm on the night shift, but I love your channel. I'm on break now, and I'm watching till lunch is over. Thank you again. Thank you, Peaceful Spirit, and I hope you're still on where you heard this and got recognized. I appreciate you being here. Dre44R, what's up? Bitcoins, security makes it king. I get it. I'm not against Bitcoin. I just think it's possible it'd be manipulated, and once the attention goes to utility coin making tons of millionaires, it could be that people just turn towards something else. Not that they're turning away from Bitcoin, that they're just turning towards something else, kind of a thing. Jim White, how you doing, sir? Nice to have you here. People want instant pleasure, instant win, instant of everything. Like everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. So there's Gerald, there's Dre again. I hope I haven't missed anything important. I'm going to scroll through here real quick. I think all of the super chats. Let's see. It's what they said. BIS has said the price already. By the way, you can have a Ferrari and a Bitcoin in Dubai. Cool. Cool. I don't think the price can be set. Maybe it can. You know, people have argued it could be a stable coin, not at $1, but it's something else. And so maybe it could, but I don't know that BIS would be able to control that. There's so many other factors that would be out of the BIS's control, and out of their realm of expertise. They may want to demand like a stable coin. If that's where you're going, I could see that, where they're saying, no, it needs to be enough to do everything. We need it fixed for a while. And, maybe they got a plan to only let it change yearly or something like that. Cornelius Johnson, what's up, sir? Will Fix, how are you doing, sir? How do you feel about RNT coin? I don't know. I am so sorry not to know about RNT. We can look into it, though. I'll be glad to look into it. Max can do some deep diving, and we can get something out of it. You may know more about it than we do. If anybody knows something about it between us, it'd have to be Max, because I hadn't looked at RNT. Don't give up flying FK about the bull run for pumps and dumps. Want the utility run. I got you, Dingy. Yeah. Will, can you please tell me when you will do another live stream, as I live in England, London, UK, and would like to know the time, as it's now nearly 3 a.m. and loving your channel. Thank you. Well, I know we can announce it. We're planning on a Monday or a Tuesday, and definitely a Thursday. So the next one's going to be Thursday, and that's going to be probably 9 o'clock Eastern time in the United States. Probably 9 EST, yep, is the abbreviation. So how that works out on your end, I'm not sure, but that's when the next one is. It'll be Thursday. Thank you, Daniel. Let's see. The Nutty Rains, is that right? Still, New York won't allow Coinbase to buy, sell, trade XRP. Freaking communists out there, man. What's wrong with those people? I mean, really, that is so political. This goes to show you probably Ethereum and in theory being paid by Ethereum or something. Who knows? I know. I don't even know if that's close to a conspiracy. I just said it out loud. Prayers for Max. Thanks, Gerald. Max watching 4,000 booties. H bar will whirl. I agree. Right? Excuse me. Hedera is freaking amazing. You start looking at it, you can't look away. It's like, wow. Gross. I hear my cat outside the door, coughing up a fur ball. Let's see here. Dingy Daniel. Look at there, Elon. Thanks, Will. Sent some money. Elon, you rock, man. What is it with you and giving money away? Thanks. We passed the plate. You people stick it in there. You're so bullish. Extra, extra, extra bullish. Only ISO. I agree, man. There might be some more. I'm looking into Caspa. I bought a KS3 miner, and it'll be here soon. I still got to get a 220 outlet for it, and I hadn't moved. I don't know what the other end's going to look like. Converting the cable, so I got some stuff to work out. But can't wait to get that miner fired up, and then we'll do some deep dives on Caspa. What's up, GG? Flare tokenomics is horrible. Don't recommend unless you want to hold it for 2.5 years. Yeah, I heard about that. Set it and forget it project's been constantly complete mess. Yeah, I heard about that. Now, putting some money in it might be cool, but, Nice, Will. Tim Shea saying to something we did. Peace, Will. Proud to be sent. See you, man. Great job, Will. Thank you. Polar Wolf is talking about some kind of a coin. I don't know if I want to handle it. Let's see, then. G. Hey, the one. Will, could you possibly cover things such as custody, lending, leasing assets, and lines of credit sometime? We absolutely will, Richard. We absolutely will. Those are fascinating topics, and they can be complicated. So it'd be good to get a little bit of an understanding, because then with understanding, it would breed planning, wouldn't it? So yes, custody, lending, leasing assets, and lines of credit. We absolutely need to do that. Thanks for that, man. It's good to have direction for content. I have helped a 94-year-old man who had stage 4 prostate cancer. Ended around very quickly with herbs. Oh, cool. Fresh dark greens, vitamins, and other ingredients. God bless. Thanks for that, Daniel. I mean, cool. I guess you were talking to somebody there, but we got you. We got you. The one and only is here. Flare is a long-term hold. Can't beat flare drops. Thank you, the one and only. Thanks for being here, by the way. Good to see you, even though I can't see you. I just see a T. Iran embassy in Syria just posted, time is up. Iran, yeah. Any of y'all ever just think about Iran and think, why don't we nuke it and turn it into a big sheet of glass and just build a giant Walmart there? Lordy, God bless them. Pray for your enemies, right? Yes, XRP and XLM can be set if they will be moving all the money in the world. WEF talked about both being stable coins. Okay, Gigi, I hear you. Yeah, if that's what they said, that's cool info to have. A big stable coin. I can see them why they would want that. It gives you something to kind of count on, and things kind of stay the same for a while. Have a lovely night. Brittany's probably already left. Let's see. We've been watching WW3. Yeah, it's starting to heat up. You got that right. What's up, Denzel? New York's keep Wall Street from buying XRP. Yeah. What's up, Richie Rich? Hopium. That's right, bro. Good to see you, Richie. The one and only Carrie Trotter. Will, what do you think about the Ripple IPO? Man, I'm all in. Right? They get that IPO'd. I say, if you can afford to get some and you do your own research and decide to, since I can't give financial advice, then you would decide to get some, and I would be in support of that. Iran has nukes. Do they? Wow, that's dangerous. Central banks are having a party war. Mm-hmm. The Nutty Rains. Thanks, Will. You're welcome, sir. Yeah, I have a Costco. Hey, we're on the same page. Walmart, Costco. Heck yeah. All right. Looks like we've left the end there. And I wanted to tell my story. If I hear a couple, tell the story about what happened with my channel. I'll just go ahead and tell it anyway. Yeah. What's your game plan on XRP step by step? What's up, Marquise Goddard? How you doing? I hope I said everything right. I'd hate to trash somebody's name. That just blows. My plan on XRP, my exit strategy is thirds. I'm thinking when it gets to $19 or around $20, that I'll sell a third. Then the other 2/3, I'm going to keep a third. The other third, I would sell at the end of 2 years if it's much higher than that. The other third, and when I say sell, I'm going to stake. I'm going to sell a third. I'm going to stake the other 2/3, and but I'm going to leave a third free until I figure, what that third price is. That's my plan. If I do it, I hope I do it. So anyway, I want to tell you what happened. So me and Max known each other for 20 something years, but we had just lost contact with each other for many, many years. Okay. And I'm just doing my crypto thing, like watching. I didn't have a channel, don't have a channel, just had my own private family channel where I post like Thanksgiving, So I noticed that the guy I'm watching, I didn't recognize his voice, and he looked different. 20 years, we both, lost hair and got older. He grew a beard, and so I never recognized him by looking at him, and his voice. It just never crossed my mind. I didn't remember really his voice necessarily after 20 years not hearing it, or almost 20 years. It might not be 20, but a long time. So, but then I saw the name. I'd watched several of his videos. I was like, I like this content. And I saw DPG Maximus, and I'm like, there's no way, because I was DPG Will Fix, and I was his general, and he started a clan, and I became his general, and we did training. And then when at the early form of gaming, it was Allied Assault, with Medal of Honor Allied Assault. Anyway, so that's how we got to know each other. Spent a lot of time, chatting in game, and knew each other through the internet. So I was like, yeah, is that you, Max? I couldn't remember his name. Then I did, then when I looked up DPG Maximus, I saw Josie. I was like, Josie. Yeah. And so he answered, Will, and he's like, oh my God, so good to see you. I was like, yeah, now this was a little over a month ago. Okay. So I'm like, yeah, you totally got a channel. That's so cool. So I had some ideas about stuff, and I shared them with him. And I was kind of hoping for, hey, I love that. Why don't you come on the show? And he said, someday I'll have you on the show. I was like, awesome. So I did a video in my car, I stuck it up there. The purpose of the video was to send to Max to see if it was good content and for me to hear it, so then I could then edit and correct and refine it and make it, make it good, right? Well, I posted it on my family channel where, I have guitar solos and things I've done and Thanksgiving and my kids. And we had a Toe of Satan challenge, those real hot, I had that stuff on there, right? Now, because I had posted some guitar stuff, I had 376 followers. And that's because when my guitar shop, whenever I sell some of the guitars that we do, I would put up a YouTube video. And that was where, I got it from by making it, putting it on my channel. And then I would stick it on Reverb or eBay or something, or show somebody. And that's where the followers came from. And I did some instructional videos on how to set up a locking bridge and how to do a few things. Anyway, that's why I had 375, but I never intended on being a content creator. I just, had that channel, right? As like any YouTuber might have a channel. So, and I have a premium channel because I don't like watching commercials. So I put the video, it's mounted in my car, my camera, my phone, and I just do that first video, right? And I thought, now tomorrow, I'll send that to Josie and see what he thinks. So I'm kind of a little bit apprehensive. I'm like, because he does these deep dives and I'm theorizing and just, that if you look at my first video, you see what it is. And so I wake up the next day and there's thousands and thousands of views, like 6,000 views. I'm like, what? It totally went viral. Now it's got like 38,000, 39,000 views, and it's been 11 days. 11 days is all it's been. And the number one video has 48,000 views in crypto, and it's 9 months old. So it's had 9 months to get 48,000. Mine blew up to 38,000, in 11 days. That's just like, wow. And then just for whatever reason, man, every video I put up, I put one up this morning, it's over 10,000 tonight. So you people are awesome. And so I'm like, hey, this is so fun, so because I always have a lot to say. I think about things in different ways. I got a different kind of brain. I think it's because half of it doesn't work. So the other half's compensating for the other half, but don't know how to do it right. So it just comes out weird. But anyway, that's what happened. That's where we're at today. I did one video and in a few days it monetized the channel. I had all the hours of viewing. I had all the hits. I'm like, man, something, you ever think, you'd like to have something like that happen? Like you record a video and it goes viral and you could use that as a launching pad. Well, I've kind of hired myself out of work with my other businesses. I don't have to be anywhere all the time, except in building guitars. There's things that my one son, Jake, that works with me, he knows how to do a lot, but there's still things that he's learning. So some things I have to do, but that's about it, so I have time to do a channel. Anyway, that's the story. That's what happened. And God bless you for it. We're going to go ahead and close out. And I bless you in Jesus' name. I bless you that your way is going to prosper. I bless you that your family is going to be in good health, that your relationships are going to be awesome. I bless you in the name of Jesus, that all your days are going to be filled with health and wealth. And I hope that everybody stays safe. All right. God bless you all. And good night, peeps. Now I'm going to figure out how to turn this off. Oh, man. Let me make sure there was. What is this? Oh, new member, Stump Rider, Elon, thanks for your gift. Carrie Tucker, new Trotter, new member, Elon. Again, Elon, forking out the dough. Thank you, sir. Good night, everybody.